Hey y'all, this Battle Memes by Omari back at you with another video. So by now, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the new Broly movie to determine whether they like him or not, and whether they like him better than the old school Broly. So that's what this discussion is going to be about, like which Broly you prefer between the two. And having said that, I'm going to have to say OG Broly is better. It's just his design, the idea behind him. Now, let me give you a little history. When Broly first appeared, I was like, what the hell is this? This tall, kind of lanky, sad, depressed eyes looking person. Like it was like, what is this guy? I mean, he looks like he's carrying the world on his shoulders. Like he looks sad, yet he's dressed so regally. Like he looks like a prince. Like that was the first time I'd ever seen anyone dressed like that in Dragon Ball at the time. And then there was the moment when Goku was all happy and cheery in the hallway. Vegeta and Paragus passed Goku and Broly stopped. And I was like, what the hell is this guy's problem? And then he clenched his fist and he's like looking at Goku, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is this dude's issue? I mean, it was so intense. The moment was so intense that it just threw me for a loop. And then after that, Broly was just like he couldn't restrain himself. And then he attacks Goku in his bed while he's asleep, and you just see this monstrosity of a Saiyan, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? His father's able to just stop him, and then they fly off like nothing happened. It was so weird. And they were like, this guy has all this power, yet he's always trailing behind his father, meaning he knew his place. And then, of course, there was a time when Broly saw Goku for a second, like a third time, and then he couldn't restrain himself, and he went legendary. I mean, that moment was crazy. I mean, it was like a calm before the storm. There was this one quiet moment before Broly exploded. It was the calm before the storm for real. And then we just see Broly in his legendary form. I mean, sheesh. The way they executed this was so awesome. I mean, there was no way they could beat this guy. Of course, at the end, plot, hops in and Goku was able to absorb everyone's power. But dude, there was no way they can beat Broly at this time. They didn't know fusion, nothing. I mean, all hope was lost. These dudes were trashed. But personally, I'm gonna have to say my favorite form of OG Broly is his regular Super Saiyan form. I just think he looks so cool as a normal Super Saiyan. I've never really been a fan of the huge, overly bulky character designs anyway, and I think him as a regular Super Saiyan just looks cool. Now we come to the Dragon Ball Super new Broly, and off the bat, I'm telling you, I hated this guy's design. Oh, it is so ugly. I hate it with a passion. I mean, there's nothing really unique to it. I just think he's dressed like a normal Saiyan. Now, what I do love is the fact that he was able to control his Uzaru form, his Uzaru power, and tap into that power in his normal form without having to transform and lose all rationality. I think that was cool, how they did that. And the moment that he went legendary was cool. You know, how he riz up from underground with the red eyes. That was a dope scene, but I don't know. As far as him, he's okay. I can appreciate that they tried to give him a backstory, but it just seemed so forced, especially him just attacking Goku and all that. It seemed like it was forced. Like, I get what they were doing, trying to keep that Goku versus dynamic there, but I think him and Vegeta had more of a beef than him and Goku, which it should have been that. Vegeta should have been the source, like the main point of the movie between him and Broly, because of what he did, his father did to his father, and he has that continuous beef, ongoing beef going on between the two. So yeah, it was kind of forced. Personally, I think they should have designed a brand new Saiyan for this movie and created a whole new past of King Vegeta's cruelty. That would have been awesome. Personally, I don't think they should have used Broly for this, but they did, so it is what it is. Then there was the whole love interest thing with this chick. I forget her name, but yeah, it was all right, I guess, just to give Broly bring out more of his character. But at the end of the day, it was like, who really cares? So yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to say the OG Broly takes it. I mean, I guess it's all on preference. I think that the new Broly design, they kind of took away what was special about Broly. You know, his presence, because like when base Broly is around, it just makes you uneasy. It just sends quivers down your spine. Like, what the heck is up with this dude? And they kind of normalized him in Super. He looks like a regular dude, a regular Saiyan. And yeah, that didn't really sit too right with me. I like that they wrapped the original Broly's past into the Saiyan lore about, you know, the legendary Super Saiyan, him being that legendary Super Saiyan. I mean, that was awesome. And then you have this new Broly whose powers never really explained. Like, he's just a Saiyan that was born with a lot of power. That's it. He's not the legendary Super Saiyan. Meanwhile, OG Broly, he is the legendary Super Saiyan, the Saiyan of legend, enough to make Vegeta bitch and cry. I mean, come on, let's be real here. His past isn't the best. I mean, Goku crying as a baby, blah blah blah, that set him off. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of what the fuck bland, but you know everything that led up to. Yeah, that was on point. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, which Broly you prefer, and I'll see you on the next video. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Hell nah.